What's going on, Jazz fans? It's been a long time no see. Last time you saw me was probably my live stream, but today we're talking about everything that has happened to the Utah Jazz within the past. First and foremost, Arias Ace Bailey is a member of the Utah Jazz. I'm really excited to have him with us for the moment that he got chosen. I actually can't believe he got dropped, but I guess I can believe he got dropped because of all the pre-draft controversy, which I don't even know if it was controversy. Probably was just national media being silly. Utah had their press conference and Ace Bailey didn't show up to the press conference. I was like, ESPN, what are you doing? And this was like 3 days before we had our scheduled press conference, which was on Sunday, and he showed up and he is now practicing with the Summer League. So I'm really excited for Summer League. Pretty much got a top 3 pick at pick number 5. Okay, look, I was okay with getting like Con Knipple. I was okay with getting Trey Johnson, but I wanted someone who kind of would spark something in the Utah Jazz fans like a fire, and Ace Bailey did exactly that. And I think adding upon what happened with the controversy with all the national media people saying that he didn't want to come to Utah, he wasn't going to show up and all this thing, but he showed up. I saw a lot of good Utah Jazz fans on Twitter who were very supportive of Ace coming and all this stuff, and it was really sweet. And I've been watching his highlights probably every night, really excited. I recommend watching his 39-point game. He had a 39-point game. He had a 30-point game. I think he had a 37-point game at one point for Rutgers. Full of energy. And I know I'm all over the place, but today the Jazz posted a video of Isaiah Collier throwing an alley-oop to him, and it kind of looked like Ace Bailey cooked Cody Williams a little bit. Now, shout out to Cody Williams. He do look like he gained some muscle, so that's exciting. I think Ace Bailey is going to have a really fun rookie season. Jazz fans, I hope the Summer League games show up and just cheer really loud. It'd be really cool to see the Huntsman Center like almost sold out on that Saturday. I think it's around 12,000 people. The Jazz are probably not going to win very much again this year, but I think we're going to do it a little bit more ethically just because we have so many young players. We just traded Collin Sexton for a second-round pick. I mean, Collin Sexton and a second-round pick for, I don't even know how to say his name, a Charlotte Hornets center who is pretty irrelevant. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. I know how to say Lauri Markkanen though. That was interesting. A little frustration that we didn't get much in return for him, but after looking at the past couple days of free agency, there's been players like Collin Sexton who teams are having a really hard time moving. Like there's just no trade market for them. I think the Jazz just wanted to get off of him so we can get Walt Clayton Jr. and Isaiah Collier, Keontae George, just all the playing time in the world. Collin Sexton was a great player, great fighter, and he's going to do good things for Charlotte, hopefully. But now is the time for the Jazz youth to play, except for Lauri Markkanen. I'll get to him in a little bit. John Collins as well, from what I'm seeing, there's really no trade market for him. Jazz are having a really hard time. Tony Jones reported today that the Jazz could just end up keeping him, or he thinks the Jazz will probably just keep him. It's really weird because I think he had like 40% three-point shooting year, 50% field goal, and 90% free throw. And so he was a 40, 50, 90 guy, and the Jazz are having a hard time trading him. Either they're having a hard time trading him or no one wants to trade with the Angels, and they're just lowballing us like crazy because they know that we just seek these crazy returns. That's another thing that's going on that's really interesting to me. We'll see. We'll keep an eye out on John Collins. I give it like a 70% chance that he won't, maybe even 80% chance that he won't be in a Jazz uniform at the start of the season. Moving on to Lauri Markkanen, everything that I've found is Lauri Markkanen is not really in very many trade rumors. It sounds like he's just going to stick with the team, which I think is good because we have all these young guys and he could really help out on the court when it comes to bringing the energy. I know a lot of people from Finland, and I understand this, want to see him in a playoff type caliber team. He's on his 9th season, I believe, and he hasn't made the playoffs yet. So I really do understand that, and maybe the Jazz do trade him. And I hope that they trade him to a playoff caliber team if that's the case, because I'd love to see him in the playoffs. As of now, what we know, Lauri Markkanen is fine being in Utah. He likes it with his family. He could really help out the young guys. He could really help. I think him and Ace Bailey could really be great forwards, like small forward, power forward duo. We got Kessler still at center. We'll probably switch out the guards the most. I mean, we got Keontae George, maybe go shooting guard, Isaiah point guard. Walt Clayton could exceed Keontae George, and we just see more vision in him. There's so many different options this year, and I feel more okay with losing this year because it feels more, like I said, ethical. It feels like we're just a young team. We're trying to figure out how to win, whereas last year we were manipulating lineups, we were sitting players, we're getting fined by the NBA. Even if we are a sub 25 win team this year, it will be a lot more fun than next year. We got an exciting guy in Ace Bailey. We still would have Lauri Markkanen on the team, maybe, if he doesn't get traded. We got all these young guards, young guys I think will be better than what they were last year. And oh man, I'm just so excited for Ace Bailey, guys. He chose the number 19. I'm getting his jersey like right as the pre-sale drafts drop. There is like some speculation that maybe he's just 19 during summer league and then he changes to number 2 at the beginning of the year, because I don't think he technically could get number 2 since he probably chose the number before Sexton got traded. Just all this Nike stuff. But even if it's number 19, that's pretty sweet. Reminds me of Rajah Bell, pretty unique number. And he seems to be a guy who wants to be like a unique player for a team. I don't know. Drop down below your comments. How many games do you think the Jazz are going to win? What player you look forward to watching the most this upcoming season? Plenty more to come. Summer League starts on Saturday. Expect some more videos maybe. I don't know. I'm swamped with work, and then my sister-in-law is deciding to get married in Georgia here soon, so that's fun. And it's like 110 degrees outside where I live, so I'm out swimming a lot. Everyone take care. It's boy Spend 17. See you all next time. Let's go Ace Bailey. Let's go Lauri Markkanen. Let's go the Jazz. All right, guys, I totally forgot to talk about Jordan Clarkson. Grateful that he was on our team. He was amazing, and I hope he does really awesome things out in New York. I had a lot of fun memories watching him the past 6 years, and yeah, I'm ready to see him probably be in the playoffs with the Knicks next year. So good for you, Jordan Clarkson. Thanks for all that you've done.